I had to record this right now because I just finished this. And I can't decide if I want to cry or not. So if I start crying, I'm sorry, because my body can't figure out if I want to cry or not. So I can't decide if it's the book that's making me want to cry or if I'm just emotional in general. But this is not my normal genre of book to read. I normally love fantasy, romance, magic, all of that kind of stuff. But this one was recommended to me by a Barnes & Noble employee. And I'm glad that it was. I might actually cry. Give me a second. Okay, so this is a beautiful story. This is a beautiful story. It is about Marcellus, who's an octopus, Tova, who is a 70-year-old woman, and Cameron, who is a 30-year-old man. And some of the points of view are from Marcellus's POV. He's not a talking octopus or anything. It's just the inner thoughts of the octopus in an aquarium. She works at the aquarium cleaning at night, and she talks to him as if he could understand her. All three of these characters are somehow connected. I'm not going to tell you how, no spoilers here. But I'll admit, for the first 2/3 of the book, it was very slow. It was very slow beginning for me. Like I said, I'm more into like the fast-paced fantasy romance type stuff. So getting into it, I was like, oh, okay. And the thing is, I'm stubborn. I can't DNF a book, and I don't know why I can't. There have been a few in the last few months where I've wanted to DNF it, but I just don't. It would probably just make me happier to DNF a book. But the thing is, I'm glad I didn't DNF this, because this story ended up being such a beautiful one that I'm so glad I pushed through. If this is your type of story, you will love this type of story where it's a little bit more realistic and has, what is this called? Fiction? See, I don't even know the difference between the genres, but it's like there's no magic in this. But the story is beautifully written, like I said, and the characters are complex and layered and emotional. And like I said, in the end, I'm so glad that I finished it, because it makes you feel things for all of the characters, including the octopus. And the way that it was woven together into a giant puzzle piece, where you can see the threads connecting as you slowly start to read. Yes. That's all I have to say. Yes. Yeah. Happy reading.